At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Nirali siblings to the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, come on!
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Davin. I'm Nirali's older brother. I know sibling speeches are typically supposed to be a bit of a roast, but I actually had a really hard time coming up with something to roast Nirali about. She has always been my perfect little, amazing little sister, and I truly couldn't be happier to see the person that she's become. I have had the unique privilege of knowing Nirali since day one, basically. One of my earliest memories is going to the hospital when she was born, looking at her little face and thinking, oh wow, this is my life now. I have to share everything. And trust me, growing up, we definitely had our share of battles. Whether it was fighting over a toy or a game that we wanted to play, or arguing about the fact that she always wanted to hang out with me and my friends instead of her own, or sometimes just fighting to fight, you know? But as we've grown older, especially as we went to high school and college, we've definitely grown out of our sibling rivalry phase and become much closer friends. We may not be the siblings that call and talk to each other every day, but I know that anytime I need to talk to someone, she's always been there for me, to lend me an ear, to set me straight, to hear me complain about my parents, no matter what it is. One thing I've always admired about Nirali is her ability to make friends wherever she goes. She can walk into a room full of strangers and walk out with a group of new friends. And I see this in action today, as I look around this room and see all the people that Nirali has brought together, and see how much you all love her. And so, as her older brother, I want to thank all of you for being there for her, for bringing her so much joy and happiness in her life, and for making it out here to celebrate her and Varun. Now about Varun. I actually met Varun through my beautiful wife Neve when they used to live in Chicago. Back then, he was still young, trying to figure himself out, and he definitely made his fair share of mistakes, as we do in our 20s. I mean, we all remember the man bun phase, and then the perm phase, and more recently, the beach blonde phase. But this guy, he pulls it off each time somehow. So, props to him. One thing I always admired about Varun is that he seems to have just an infinite amount of energy. I mean, the guy never seems to be tired. This entire week, I have not seen this guy sit down, and he still doesn't look tired. We always make fun of Varun that every time he goes to a wedding, we find him in the middle of the dance circle, dancing with the parents of the bride and groom that he probably met that evening. And somehow he makes it as a mini star in the wedding video. I'm just happy that we can finally give him his own wedding, his own dance circle, his own video to star in, and that we can all look back and see him enjoy it. When Nirali and Varun first started dating, a few people asked me if I was bothered by the fact that, one of my friends was dating one of my sisters. I'm happy to say that that thought never crossed my mind. He is someone who goes above and beyond for the people he cares about, and I knew that he would make an amazing partner for Nirali. Varun, I know that we can finally call ourselves officially brother-in-laws, but for me, you'll always be a true brother to me. You're not just a great friend, you're just an incredibly genuine person, and I know you're going to be an even better husband for Nirali. Nirali, you found someone who compliments you perfectly, and Varun, you found someone who's going to keep you on your toes for the rest of your life. I don't really have the words to really express how excited I am to see you two together. I've watched you both grow as individuals and as a couple, and I couldn't be more excited to see where life takes you next. Congratulations, and may your future be filled with love, laughter, and joy. Cheers.
Hi. I'm Kriti. I'm Nirali's cousin sister, real sister. I'm so excited that I get to speak because I didn't think I would, and I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm overwhelmed with joy, happiness. Nirali, you're married! You're a bride! I can't believe it. You look absolutely stunning, gorgeous. You're regal, you're exquisite, you're shimmering, you're glowing, you're just picture perfect. I love you so, so much. And while your exquisite outfits have added to your beauty this week, it's definitely your radiant energy that makes you shine. Nirali, you are an important part of my life, and I'm honored to share how much you mean to me. Sorry, give me a minute. Nirali has been literally my day one. She was there at my birth. She was just 4 months old herself, but my girl was right there beside me. From our diaper days, to our mushroom cut days, to our hot girl era, we've created countless memories. Riti, Nirali, and I used to have these balle parties. We used to sing, dance, and laugh, and I'm so surprised that you've actually turned that into your permanent balle guy. You found him. Nirali, I appreciate you more than words can express. I'm going to talk for a long time, and that's still not going to be enough. There was a time, I love you. There was a time where I didn't think I would be here, but I'm incredibly grateful for a sister like you who listens to me and helps me find a way. You create a safe space for me and allow me to be vulnerable and truly myself. You've always supported me even when I felt my loneliest. In fact, there were moments where I felt so disconnected to everyone in the world, but I felt connected to you. You've pulled me out of the depths, and I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful because Nirali pulls me out every time by being smart, supportive, and a little nakralu. And it's not just me. I've seen Nirali struggle through so much. She calls me and she asks me about my day. Kriti, how's it going? What's going on with you? And then she doesn't really share until I ask her because she doesn't want to intrude. But I know you struggle too. I know that you've overcome so many situations with such poise because that's just who you are. You're elegant, you're beautiful. I love you. Your strength and resilience make you the strong, courageous woman you are today. You're never afraid to stand up for what you believe in. Even in moments of self-doubt, you're mindful, you're cutesy, you're demure. And you do your best to constantly become a better version of yourself. I admire the way you love yourself and others. I wanted to say a few other things actually today, but I edited my speech yesterday because after witnessing Nirali and her friends in action, I had some new thoughts. Weddings can be stressful. They can be overwhelming, especially for a bride and a groom and a family who's worked so hard. But you've handled everything with such class. I am in awe of you. Sure, there were some frustrations. There was a little yelling here and there, but you knew exactly what you wanted, and you were able to communicate that effectively and give each person a task to make sure you felt secure in your being and you could enjoy your weekend with your husband and your family. I admire that, and I aspire to have that skill. What struck me the most, though, yesterday was the way her friends supported her. They helped her get ready and unready. The friends that Nirali is surrounded with speaks to the kindness and the empathetic side of Nirali. They love her so much because you love them so much. Anyone that knows you is lucky to have a friend like you, and I'm lucky to have a sister like you. Nirali has this incredible energy that can transform a room. She creates an environment where everyone feels safe, and her infectious laughter and her radiant smile are irresistible. No wonder Varun fell in love with you, right? Varun, thank you for loving my sister. She deserves the world, and I know you're the perfect person to give that to her. Every time Nirali speaks about you, she lights up. She lights up today the same way as she did on your first date and the first time she talked about you. It's the same, and I love it. And that's because you shower her with so much love and affection. To be honest, my future partner is gonna have to step up his game because you've set a high standard. I now know what a good man is capable of. Ladies, if he wanted to, he would, and Varun does. From the moment I met you, Varun, I could feel your positive energy. Even through a video call, you were just bursting with energy. It was crazy. Your kindness and bubbly personality made it clear you were the one for her. You've been family since day one, and I'm thrilled that now there's a ring, a band, a Mangal Sutra, and a contract to seal the deal. And with Varun coming into the family, I also get a sweet, adorable, fun little sister doll. I get a crazy, energetic dance partner in Nikhil, and I get another elegant role model in Anita Auntie. We're so grateful that all of you are part of our family now too. Nirali, I love you unconditionally and forever. Varun, I love you with some conditions. Please keep my sister safe and happy always. I trust you will, but just in case, I want you to know, Riti was on our high school wrestling team. Middle school wrestling team. Riti and I love you both so dearly, and we're so happy we could be here to celebrate your days. Cheers. Thank you.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise!